Welcome to Brian Beeler's Rounding Them Up. It's going to be May 8th. For sale, 1968 to 1970 Plymouth GTX Roadrunner and Satellite. $13K and under is where the price limit's going to be. The search request comes from multiple subscribers to our channel. And like these subscribers, there's a classic car you're looking for. It's free and easy to do. Just subscribe, drop in the comments the make and model, and I will round them up for you. Welcome. If it is your first time to the channel, this is not my car for sale. It's not the only one we're going to talk about, but it's going to be my pick of the day. If I was looking to buy a 68 to 70 GTX Roadrunner Satellite, I think this might just be the one I go check out. So with all that said, let's get on to the cars that I did find for sale on two platforms. So these cars are all for sale on two different platforms. Let me stress this because we got people that are telling me I'm making this shit all up and these cars aren't for sale. It's Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. Those are the two platforms that you'll have to be on to find any of these. The very first one, if you see the map, when you're watching and you see a map of it, that's Craigslist. So we can scroll out. North Carolina, right there. That's where you want to go. Craigslist. Punch in 68 Plymouth Satellite. You're going to find this car. It's listed for sale. I don't make shit up. What do you think? I make ads and then say shit for sale? I don't make up the prices either. $17.50. That shit does irritate me a lot. Some of you guys on here telling me, here's rusty junk. Like, I own it. I don't own it. I'm just showing you what people are asking for their cars. This thing ain't worth $100. I get it. He wants $17.50 for it. So if you're going to buy it, try to part it out like a lot of YouTubers have done. And then those guys that love those cars are pissed off because now they can't afford them. But yet they're the ones that were cutting them apart and bragging about, man, I paid $5,000 for the car and got $50,000 in parts. Well, now you're part of the problem and finding one of these cars altogether. That's the way to find it. So this one's crushed. It's wrecked. I don't even know if you're getting a title. $17.50. It was North Carolina. Been on here for 8 days. 2 photos. That's how this channel works. I show you where the cars are and how much people are asking for them. I don't own them, so when you show up, I'm not going to be there. We don't see a map over here, so if you can't see my top icons, there's no map here. This is Facebook Marketplace. 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner shell parts in Georgia. So that's where you're going to find it. You go to Georgia on Facebook Marketplace, punch in 1970 Roadrunner shell and parts. I didn't make this shit up. It's really for sale. The price is $1,800. Is it $200 worth of parts? Well, there's a lot of these Mopar guys that have parted it down to like this that made a ton of money. And now they're still trying to get $1,800 out of it. No title. It's not even $50 in scrap. Let's smoke some crack with him. Some meth. What are these people on? They're on something. On to another one is what we're on to. 1968 Plymouth Roadrunner, $1,900 2 weeks ago. The sad part is, I remember when this shit was only worth like $100 or $200. And actually, you could buy a nice car for $3 or $4 or $5 grand. $10 grand, you bought cars that are going for over $20,000, $50,000 today. It's insane. And I say that being someone that's built Roadrunners, and this was my holy grail. 69 is my holy grail car. It used to be my favorite. I can't even stand looking at Mopars anymore. I look at this car. $1,900. There's probably no title again. What are you buying for $1,900? You can't make this shit up. B-bodies used to be my favorite cars. If I buy one and build one today, I tell you what, I got a whole different strategy than what a lot of these guys. There's no way I'd buy something like this. 70 Satellite convertible. Plymouth Satellite convertible, 318 vert. That's how you're going to want to punch it in. Louisiana 2 weeks ago. I don't think the one beside it was for sale. It's just this convertible that's like almost taken back to nature. That's how rough it is. $1,900. I'm showing you where they're at. I would go buy a clean 4-door and just re-roof it, door it, quarter it. That's how I would build one. There's no way I'd pay prices that. I don't look forward to owning another B-body Mopar. I really don't. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, 1995. This is going to be Craigslist. See how it has a map and I'm scrolling out? You'll find us on Craigslist in North Carolina. Two photos again. Probably same seller. I have no idea. It says missing title. I haven't even read them out. So to look them up, you're going to have to look them up to read them out. If you've seen anything that you needed parts off of. 1969 Plymouth Satellite, two-door post Satellite. That's how he's got it posted. 10 weeks, Georgia. There's no way. Even with the frame body thing, I think we've seen this car for years. So he keeps posting it. Facebook Marketplace, 10 weeks. But I think he's actually reposted it several times. We've showed this car on our search for $2,000. I remember the hood cut out for like a blower. So I know we've showed the car before. 1968 Plymouth Satellite, $2,400, Akron, Ohio, 6 weeks ago. Probably no title because it looks too good. No title, no VIN, no fender tag. This you can do nothing with this in Ohio. You're not plating it, and you're not driving around the street, at least legally. And it's got a rotted up frame. $2,400. Be 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, 2750, Texas. I like the orange. I don't think it was originally orange. I don't know, probably $2,750 for the $300 Roadrunner tonight. $2,750. I mean, be considerate. Don't lowball him. Go give him $3,500. Come on. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, $29.99. Again, it's going to be Craigslist. You see the map. We're scrolling out. North Carolina. I think this guy had more than one. Another two photos. So he's got a collection of Mopar cars. I believe he's got 3 Roadrunners there. Go buy them all. No titles for any of them. 1968 Plymouth Roadrunner Roller Project. We're in New Hampshire. Posted 1 day ago. Car doesn't look bad. Other than the door and hood and fender haven't been primered after being stripped, including the other door. One-piece floor has been put in it. Or it's just laying in there, not put in yet. Say that because I didn't see none of the holes drilled out to be welded in. There's going to be a bunch of holes you're going to have to drill through here to weld your subframe back in there. And that's not been done yet. Same with this trunk pan. You'll have a bunch of holes through here where you have to spot weld it back in. And that's a one-piece trunk. Going to be fun putting that in there unless you're cutting the full quarters in there, tubs out, and it looks like they got all the parts for all that laying there. So a lot of sheet metal coming with it. $3,350 with all the sheet metal? I doubt it. But looking for a big project? Coming with sheet metal maybe? Well, we found you one right there. Maybe the pick of the day. 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. At least they had metal, right? $3,500. Some of us aren't afraid to weld something together. Listed 5 days ago, South Carolina. This one's going to need a whole back half on it. Not cut off yet. Which is a good thing. I would recommend not cutting it apart till you got the new parts prepped and ready to put on. Gonna be 1969 Plymouth Belvedere / Satellite Mopar. $3,500. Minnesota, 6 weeks ago. Man, that's rough. It's a Belvedere. I like it. We didn't actually list the Belvedere on the search. They're hard to find, especially a two-door. Could be what it really is. I don't know. It has no title, so I guess it doesn't even really matter. 1968 Plymouth Satellite. $39.95. Listed 2 weeks ago. Maine. There's the one to buy. So there's your pick of the day. You just chop this apart. Just turn it into a two-door. And if it's mint on the bottom side, you're going to save yourself so much headache from all the floor pans, frame rails, entered wheel tubs. It's all done. You can make it a Charger. Make it any B-body you want. 68 Plymouth Satellite. 273 V8 automatic, 61,000 miles. Undercarriage is like new. Can't buy it fast enough for $4,000. Even if you don't want a four-door. Make it anything you want. On to another one. Plymouth Satellite, $4,000, 3 weeks ago, Idaho. No title. So if you look at stuff, $4,000, no title, found one. Don't have no wheels, grill, and probably no engine either. We didn't read it out. On to another 1969 Plymouth Satellite, $4,050, Virginia. I don't know, I'm probably asking too much for this one. And all these Roadrunners I own all the way across the country. Needs floors. I'm being sarcastic. I don't own all these cars across the country. This one does have a title in hand. It's located in Virginia. It's $4,000. So looking for something with a title? It's probably the best car we've seen. It's listed a week ago in Virginia. I like the Magnum 500 wheels on it. Don't like the bench seat, but at least it's got a seat era correct. On to another 1970 Plymouth Prowler. That's how he's got it posted. $4,200 a dealership. I know it's not a Prowler, and I know he's going to say, well, Satellite, Roadrunner wasn't an option. You can type in whatever you want. You got to go to the bottom of options, and it says other, and you can type in whatever you want the options say. We've seen where dudes have printed out a paragraph for their description, and that's not an option. Dealership 3 weeks ago, and again, this is Facebook Marketplace. You're not going to find this car in credit. Not every car is on both platforms. So Texas on this one, been on here for 5 weeks. You'll find it. Facebook Marketplace for $4,200. Believe you're not getting a title either. Texas car. 1968 Plymouth Satellite Deluxe. $4,500 Georgia, listed a day ago. It's been put in primer, and boy, that made this look a lot better than what it did before they primered it, I'm sure. It don't look bad. I would say it's an early production year, but I don't even see a spot for the gas tank spout to come through. So I don't know, they plugged up the hole. '68 gas tank spouts behind the gas cap, so I don't know. 1970 Plymouth Satellite, $4,700 PA. Back half's rotted off. The whole bottom side's done. So why would you buy this? You could have went and bought that 4-door and your whole bottom side's already cherry. You don't have to weld nothing. So this car here, put the top side sheet metal on it too if you're going to try to save that. Insane. $4,700. Out of his mind. 1970 Plymouth GTX, Iowa, $5,000. I'm bad. I didn't say where it was at. That was in PA. You want to go check that one out. Save it. Don't crush it. $5,000. 6 weeks ago, Iowa. There's a lot of stuff that should just be crushed. This is probably one of them. GTX rear project as is. Doesn't say nothing about a title or nothing. It's just a rear GTX project. That's what he called it. 1969 Plymouth GTX, $5,500. 4 weeks ago, Indiana. It doesn't get any better. So many people have bought this floor pan, don't know how to put it in the big one-piece trunk that you think you can just slap it in there if you're not taking your quarters and wheel tubs out. No, you're not. That's why you should buy a 2-piece, 3-piece. Got some nice tail lights. There's a dash lamp there. They stripped the engine compartment and then didn't even edge it with no primer. I don't understand why people do this. Why do you even bother sandblast it if you can't primer? You don't have the primer already purchased and ready. Why did you sandblast? I never understand it. We see it all the time. 444 speed car. I love all the sounds of that. It does say clean title. $5,500. I don't know. Gonna build one. That could be the best one we've showed. Could be a 1968 Plymouth Satellite. Listed 2 weeks ago. Minnesota. Not currently running. He's doing a 5-speed swap on it. 318, basically 340 cam. There you go. Another perfect chassis. It's already got a stick in this one too. To just rip it off and build your own Roadrunner. Make it a 2-door, put the right roof, and it can be done. And your bottom side on this thing's probably mint. So perfect way to build yourself a B-body. And that's better than taking a Firebird and cloning it to a Camaro, because I know that pisses people off when I say that too, but it's just a cheaper way to build a first-gen Camaro. $59.95. And of course, you can order it off from a catalog, but why order it from a catalog when you can have an OEM under chassis that's perfect? And for $3,000. So there you go. This one needs a whole back half, and I don't recommend cutting it off like this. Replace it a section at a time if you can. Don't just hack the whole back half of the car off. That's me. Build it how you want. At least he's giving you that deck lid, because I bet that thing's worth probably about $1,500 on its own. Try to buy yourself a Roadrunner trunk lid. On to another one. 1969 Plymouth Satellite, $6,200, and that's again from all the guys parting cars out. and making stuff worth all the money. There's a big money deck lid on there. Back bumper, these little marker lights. So just a tip of advice, always try to find one. There's those lights. Those are worth a couple $100, especially if they got good lenses and rings. This car's got a lot of good stuff on it, including a dash. This cluster sells for big money. This underpart sells for big money. The dash pad, it's all money. And it's all still in there, and that's what you want to see. $6,200 on that one, Texas. Including that back window. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. $6,300, 6 weeks ago, Texas. It's got two of them. 69 and a 68. So what's this say? Two cars for $6 grand. 69, of course, doesn't have a title. 68 does. You know, two of them. That's not a bad price. $6,300, 6 weeks, San Antonio, Texas. Boom. 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner, $6,500. We're getting up into those, like, used to be $2,000 cars back in the day, but we're finally going to start seeing stuff that is absolutely savable, right? 4 weeks ago, Michigan. Always got to worry about seeing a Michigan car, but that doesn't look that bad. Got the big one-piece floor someone purchased already, threw up in there. Didn't look like it was actually installed. There's a lot of your grill parts, dash. Lots of money, money, money. Seen a 4-speed hump laying there. Michigan, 4 weeks, looking for the 70 project, starting off at $6,500. We're at $69.99, going to be our last Craigslist ad. So after this one, they will all be on Facebook Marketplace. North Carolina, same guy showed 2 photos on all the other ones. So I think that gets us up to like four B bodies he had here. GTX, 4-speed car, overall solid car. Could be the best one we've showed, I don't know. It's been Earl Shived all blue. Doesn't look like no factory paint anymore to me. Give me another 68. Plymouth Roadrunner, $7,500, 17 weeks ago, Virginia. I believe it's Virginia. It is, it's Virginia. This ain't a bad looking car. Looks like a perfect $2,500 project. $7,500? No, it's like $5 grand overpriced. You always got your VIN number on this piece right here, your core support. And then your other VIN number is going to be right underneath this rubber in the trunk seal. And then, of course, you have it on your dash, too. Yep. Like the keystone on the back, steel wheel on one side, mixed match wheels, interior's all gone and trashed. Clean title. What you see is what you get. Virginia, 17 weeks, he hasn't been able to sell it. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, $7,500, 11 weeks ago, South Carolina. Says rare green, has automatic transmission, 383, lots of rust, no tail, no title, all papers, or best offer, I have no idea. Sounds like there's no title. Another $500 car, priced at $7,500. 1970 Plymouth Satellite, $8,500, 12 weeks ago, North Carolina. I wouldn't mind building a 70 again, too. A 70 would be pretty cool. I back halved one with a 4-door before. Clean title, project, all the body, metal needs, refurbished. Just things. Just don't tear them apart and then try to get this kind of money. Tear it that far down, you're going to have a hell of a time trying to get $8,500 for that. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, 3 weeks ago, Georgia. Probably no title, $8,500. No grill in it, no taillights in it. Didn't look like a second car. So maybe you're getting 2. 69 Roadrunner and a 68 Satellite. Needs full restoration package deal. Will not separate. Bill of sale only. So there you go. Got the Georgia bill of sale only on both of them together. $8,500. Oh, that was a bad deal or not. 1968 Plymouth Satellite. You'd have to be down there and take a look at them, and the title doesn't matter to you. It's 25 years old in the state that you're in. Check him out. It's going to be Oregon. This looks like a pretty decent car from the sides. Trunk looked pretty decent. Looked like it had interior in it. Satellite. 68. Again, I'd want a 69 or a 70. No bucket seats. 7 weeks ago, Oregon. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner 9450, listed 5 weeks ago, Virginia. 383. Thing looks like a piece of junk, man. It's rough, man. For 9450, there's just no way. Do dig the wheel. The wheel. Rare 4-speed car, factory air. Not bad project car, I guess. I mean, if you're into paying 10 grand for a project, you know how good you follow the channel, how well some of y'all follow the channel. They know I bought some Mercury Comets, some 64s. I got a Caliente, like my son's red one. I'm building a blue one. But I also got a Cyclone. That Cyclone, the blue car, I don't have 5 grand in both of them. And both of them. How can you give 10 grand for this? I just don't see it. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. 2-liter coupe hardtop, 10 grand, Georgia. It's a nice looking project, but 10 grand? Man, I really don't see it. Just don't. Needs to be restored. No engine, transmission. Was a 383. No engine, no transmission. He's wanting a bill of sale. You can't make shit up. On to another. 1968 Plymouth GTX, 10 grand. We're at the cutoff. Or no, I think I actually went 13. But not that the cars get much better looking. They still look like, this is an air grabber. I mean, you gotta dig that. This maybe is the pick of the day. What we got in here? Big block too. 440, 727. If it had been a 4-speed, maybe I'd be all in. I don't know. 10 grand. You tell me how bad you want one. Has it got the factory hole up here for the cable for the air grabber? Or is the car actually the air grabber? Or is it just a hood off one? On to another. 1969 Plymouth GTX hardtop, 11.5. We go as high as 13. I forgot. Looked like it was on a frame table. So was it hit and front end and fixed? I don't know. Some buckled up parts laying in there, possibly. That's a ripped up seat or what it is. Needs to be restored. Was high performance 440 automatic. Needs a trunk pan. Lower quarters. He wants 11.5. 1969 Plymouth GTX 11750 Illinois, 9 weeks ago. I like the GTX. Krager's on it. 11.7 like it? No. 5,500 bucks like it? Absolutely. But hey, that's me. You're looking to spend too much money on one? It's never too much money if it's what you want. Right? Even with the rusty frame. Everything can be fixed. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner 12.5. 4 days ago, Minnesota. I like the wheels. Perfect wheels choice, right? Early production number. Got the round hole for the gas spout. Looks like a replacement trunk. Looks pretty solid. Got the 4-speed hump in it. 4-speed laying in the trunk. Posted 4 days ago, Minnesota. Did get the pick with a 12.5 car. I don't know how many of the little goodies does he have, because them are going to cost you a bunch of money rounding up little parts to finish putting this together. All the glass alone, right? On to another one. And it's 13,000, so this is our cutoff. Last car before the pick of the day, maybe. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, 13,000. 18 weeks ago, Florida. So we found one down there in Florida. I know we got someone on our Facebook group that's showing the 70s guy. It's pretty badass. And he got it before this money all blew up. And good for him. Because this car is worth a big chunk of money now. You got a nice little aircraft barn here full of Mopars. If you didn't notice. The Challenger, the Cornet, the Dart. Big old car at the end. I like it. 13,000, way overpriced. So my pick of the day is going to be this one right here. 1969 Plymouth GTX, $9,500. I got to tell you, I have a hard time saying I'd pay $9,500 for one. But if I was going to check one out, why not check out the one that's got some fresh garden hose clear on it? Left this hose out there, and you can tell how the gravel's wet. So it's definitely wet. It's not going to shine like that when you get there. It actually looks really good. So got the quarters on it already. Console automatic. I'd want a 4-speed. Correct bucket seats. It's rough, man. $9,500 for a $5,000 car is just. With the one-piece floor, I take that back. Maybe $6,500 project. That's being nice. And again, it's in Ohio, so Ohio got the pick. But I got a couple extra bonus picks on here because this was a rough search for me. It was. 69 Roadrunner, again, was my favorite car until prices went that everybody's on drugs. There's just no way that the shit's worth what they're asking. It's just not. Check this out. 1968 Dodge Coronet 440, $5,500 2 weeks ago, South Carolina. It's an extra bonus pick. Tell me you wouldn't rather have this than most of the cars we just looked at. $5,500. South Carolina can't get there fast enough. You know, it's a Roadrunner search, but it's a B-body, right? But this, 1969 Dodge Charger Sedan 4D. It's a 4-door. That's what I've been saying all along. Go find yourself a solid 4-door. Just convert it. You just put a set of doors on it, quarters on it, roof skin on it. This is a 4-door converted. Yep, there's your 4-door. There's what they did to it. Yep, it can be done. Don't tell them you've seen it here, because, man, imagine how much the 4-doors will go for now. It was a pretty cool search. My pick of the day, I don't know. You tell me. If you don't want to go grab that one for $9,500, $4,000 less, this car sure does look pretty good. But either way, thanks to the Mopar requests. We know what we're going to get when we search them. It's no new news to us. We've been doing this for 3 or 4 years back when we pissed people off back then that thought we were being mean, calling the prices overpriced. 3.5, 4 years ago, we've been telling you that these prices ain't right, man. And quit buying them. Y'all quit paying the prices for that junk, and people wouldn't be able to ask that kind of money. Thanks for watching, y'all. Until next time, we're doing another subscriber's request. Be good, stay safe, and peace out.